son.
The guys these days,
it's hard.
Divas.
They're divas.
Bedazzled divas. Guys don't want to be simps anymore.
Stop letting women put batteries in your back, gentlemen. Simping is dangerous.
They don't.
That's kind of embarrassing now.
When they're losing an argument or can't stand on the merits of the argument, they want to come out with an insult.
Divas.
They're divas.
Bedazzled divas.
Riva TV. What's up, guys?
Hey, Riva. How you doing? I like your little bun.
Singer Tyla is right now on a promotional tour for her new album.
Why her chest
And
wet? Why her chest wet? That's sexy for you. She trying to get sexy for you. Not us, we old, but for the young boys. Y'all like wet chest little niggas?
she sat down and she did this interview. She basically just proved Kevin Samuels right all over again. So we're just going to go ahead and dive right into the interview.
New songs in the album is called Mr. Nonchalant, but I don't know if you've seen, there's a lot of chat online about being chalant. So what is better, having or chasing a nonchalant man or a chalant man, and why?
So as I stated, she is promoting her album. One of the title songs is Mr. Nonchalant.
You be chalant on these
Be myself, son.
And so the interview is asking the question, like, okay, which one is better to have or to chase? Which I thought it was very interesting that she used the word chase describing women towards men. But now she's asking her opinion. Like you say, Mr. Nonchalant, do you prefer a guy who's more chill, laid back? Do you prefer a guy that's pressing you? Like, what do you think is better at this space?
There just needs to be a balance. Like, you need to know when to be nonchalant and when to be chalant. You know what I mean? Yeah, there just needs to be a balance.
I agree with that, right? Like, I do agree that, there needs to be some form of chill, right? Like, you have to know, how to kind of like teeter the line. And that goes for anybody, men, women, in any kind of space, relationship, friendships. Like, you always have to understand and know.
Stop sweating these. I didn't say it.
Balance. So right here, I completely agree with that. I don't think there's anything wrong with what she said. But then she goes off into the deep end.
I actually like a chalant, kind of a beg almost.
A big.
I just love attention.
But that's how it should be, technically.
This woman says that she likes men who beg her. Okay?
Oh, because we couldn't understand her accent.
Yeah, it's a little deep.
Right, I'm sure.
The English.
Yeah, I've heard people from other countries say they couldn't understand us either. So, well, me mostly, they understand my brother. She cool, you know what I'm saying? He's trying like this.
And then Tyla responds and said, that's how it should be. Why should men be begging women to be with them? Can we just ask this genuine question?
Because Keith Sweat says so. Because you're supposed to throw your jacket over a puddle. Yeah, please, baby, please. That's what getting wet. Not
Wrong.
Not really.
Wrong.
What is it that men are getting out of the equation right here, right now in 2026 from modern women? What absolutely should they be begging for? Okay? Because they're not getting respect. They're not getting, any kind of, reciprocation for whatever it is that they are bringing to the relationship. Women are coming in thinking that they don't have anything to work on. I am the table kind of mindset. So what in the world should men be begging women for?
Why?
That greasy chest.
Like, begging for a greasy chest?
Yeah, niggas like that
Or
greasy
that big
chest.
head, like you said. No, wrong.
Give her that pearl necklace.
Stress? Problems? Disrespect? Like, is that what they're begging for? Because that's what they're getting.
But the guys these days,
it's hard.
Divas.
They're divas.
Bedazzled divas.
Yeah.
They just being funny.
I don't understand.
They just trying to be funny. I understand, son. The sisters is up there, and we know, dude, he ain't gonna say nothing about it. I don't see him stepping up on from a masculine standpoint. So
No, he worked for her.
right.
And why she would be pushing this narrative other than she knows that it's the go along to get along. Why would you call men nowadays in the dating phase divas or bedazzled divas? This goes right into the successful women kind of like diagram of what Kevin Samuels says.
I'm not going to settle. I became this woman over here, therefore I deserve this man over here. Well, ladies, like I tell every one of you, men don't care about what you have. We care about who you are.
So the same women who are sitting there saying that they want a man who is begging them and that's how it should be are turning around and using emasculating terms to describe them. So you're wanting them to beg to be with you and beg to be in relationships with you while you're literally calling them divas, bedazzled divas. That's so disrespectful.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in the girls' bathroom right now. I'm just in the middle, like,
Yeah, you like.
absolutely. The guys, yeah.
Yeah.
Men, there.
Nah, but not even that. Like, I just think, like, I don't know, like guys don't want to be simps anymore.
So because
She can't get tricked off on.
They don't be simps anymore.
She need her feet rubbed. Give
What's
this
wrong with
bitch roses, man.
Son, there's nothing wrong with rubbing feet. There's nothing wrong with giving roses.
Right.
That don't make you a simp.
Right. Do the stuff she wants you to do.
They want a man to beg. They want a man to pursue and chase.
Well, get back into it, man.
I ain't getting into
You
that.
trying to get some of this greasy chest or not?
you're not getting the men who are begging you. You know, you with the bow down to me kind of energy is not getting what maybe you think that you're deserving of based off of your looks or whatever the case is. Based off of those things, you know, now you are turning into the same thing, the sign language, right? The shame, the insult, the guilt, the need to be right. Like, why are you insulting said men only because you're not getting what you want?
These four things: to control, manipulate, dominate, get her way, check people, whatever you want to start off. And her first thing is shame. Is she often insults or treat with disrespect or scornful abuse?
What are guys simping for? What are they simping for? You just called them divas.
The guys these days,
It's hard.
divas.
They're divas.
Bedazzled divas.
And
We did see a brother, a young brother, take his baby mama's shoes. She had some Chanel shoes in a bag. He was out, bro. He was posing with her shoes on and her bag.
And he took the baby clothes back so he can get a belt.
He did. I left
A new Gucci belt or something like that. And a
Say
purse.
that about, but these young brothers,
Maybe
man,
these
some
niggas
of
is
them-
divas.
Maybe they are.
it's a sick, twisted thing that's going on, and I just have to call it out. I have to be very honest. You're wanting men to be considered these simps, right? You're literally wanting them to strip themselves of their masculinity. And when they do that, then you pedestalize them and say, oh, that's a real man and that's masculine. But when a
No, she just, in theory, till she do that. Then she can be like, oh, he's just so boring. I just want some
Right.
more. I just want some more. A lot of women don't know what they want.
No, most of them don't.
It's just, they just want some excitement. They just want to feel something. It don't matter what it is. It could be good. It could be bad. It don't matter.
Now you gotta take the car and bring it back with no gas, cigarette burns all in the seat. They like that and fight on them.
And then come back apologize.
Right.
Then,
Pause.
then you sweet.
Right.
man is coming in his true masculine nature, you're calling him a diva. So it's almost like doing that kind of like flip-flop just so that the woman can have you in her grasp and get whatever she wants from you. And then
But I mean, I'm gonna say this too. I don't mean to cut you off, Reva, with yourself. But I think,
Like that.
yo, it's all women's fault though. You wondering
How so,
why? And I'm not a if you're wondering, I'm not a red pill kind of a guy,
I
right?
am.
You know, I'm a little more balanced. I'd like to think in my perception.
Respect.
But the reason that men traditionally acted like that is because there was a certain amount of let's say mystery to a woman, a certain amount of elegance, a certain amount of
decorum.
It was like a beautiful flower.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all run around, y'all done reduced the price of pussy.
No doubt.
Everybody got an OnlyFans, everybody twerking, they butt up in the air, titties in the air, BBL. What is that you just have to pay good money.
To take it further than that,
see that type of stuff.
Chivalry is dead. And
Why would you?
Chivalry is dead.
Why would you? You'd be foolish to go by the old rules. Nobody else is going by the old rules.
No.
You know what I mean?
Not this day and age.
flash, a lot of women actually don't know what they want. And so that's why when they have the nice guy, the simp, the one who will bow down, he always finishes last because
they do
then
him
they
dirty.
say they don't want that and they don't want to push over.
They don't want that.
But it's about power. A lot of these women want to feel superior to men. Now, this is an issue in the West to where manhood, masculinity, manhood, that kind of stuff is cheap, but we're supposed to deify women.
It's crazy. And this is not the first time I've heard somebody say, like, oh, these men don't simp anymore. Simp for what? Y'all not making him a sandwich. Y'all not cooking. Y'all not cleaning. I'm not changing my appearance for him. I'm not getting dressed for him. I don't care what he wants me to wear. Oh, nobody can't tell me nothing. I got my own bag, so he can't check me and put me in my place. So what exactly are you wanting them to do? Why should they?
Supposed to love that greasy chest.
Son, cut it out.
Supposed to see her and be like, yo, I just love everything she's doing. The way she twerking. I saw her asshole outside.
Son, cut it out, man.
She
You know
was-
what a man want? Most men want peace. Most men want peace, especially an older gentleman my age. I want peace, man. If you can't give up my program, I have no idea. I can't deal with you.
Or a piece of that pussy.
Pause.
Because if they simp, you're only going to use it against them all over again. Oh, yeah. I gotta have him in the palm of my hand because anything I say, he jump. Yeah, You're gonna use that egotistical mindset that a lot of these boss babes already have and feel like you are above him if he shows you that you are. What is he getting out of the equation?
Stop letting women put batteries in your back, gentlemen. Simping is dangerous. Look at what it just did to Will Smith. One of the biggest nights of his life ruined.
They don't.
That's kind of embarrassing now.
Yeah.
No, guys.
Oh, you
a simp?
Yeah, I can simp. I can simp.
Okay.
That's crazy.
If she would have asked you the same question, what you would have said, son?
I might have walked out the room.
Look like.
Are you a simp? No, absolutely not. Fuck. I don't give a fuck about you bitches.
Son, chill, son. Come
Yeah,
on.
I'm gonna cut it
I
out.
know you're gonna have to.
I got a balance.
I like that about you.
Do you know what I mean?
The
I am.
simping.
And I have to be honest, it's men like this that make.
Say it, Reva. Say it, Reva.
And I'm just being really honest. I have nothing against this man. Nothing against him. He's trying to be a good host on his, platform, whatever. Maybe he genuinely feels this way. Maybe he really don't understand what simp really is.
No, he understands.
But it makes it harder to have these conversations because then you have men out there who are upholding the simp flag, right? And so it makes it harder for other people who are wanting to get into relationships because then they're expecting all those men to act those ways. But in actuality, the men who do act those ways get bypassed. They get looked past. They want the guy that everybody wants, but they want him to act like the guy that nobody wants.
Right.
Back it. Yeah, I'm a simp. I'm a
Okay,
simp.
yeah, it's cool. Like, own it. If you love your woman, own it. Yeah.
Right. She ain't gonna give him no pussy for that.
No. Hold up.
He ain't getting no pussy out the deal. He's saying that like it's gonna get him ingratiated with these hoes. What you get for that?
Nah, son, listen.
Nothing.
He'll get nothing but what? What's happening right here is she said, if you a simp, own it. That's cool. Not every man is a simp, though. You can love your woman and don't have to be a simp.
Oh, I'm definitely still team pussy. Don't get it messed up.
Yeah, that ain't,
I'm definitely first of all, we know simp is supposed to be the opposite of pimp. Let's not act like we don't know the
Right.
basics of that word. But
Right.
I understand it to mean men who are willing to put themselves beneath a woman and get stuff that you do things you're not going to be reciprocated for. Things you won't be appreciated for, to do things that will put you in a lesser position and allow her to walk all over you. Now, if that sounds good to you fellas, then go ahead and get it. Now, some people now,
if
it's,
that's your lane,
right? It's one of those things like a tether. You know what I'm saying?
Son,
With a loose definition, people say tether means someone from another community that cosplays like us and comes in and tries to undermine us and blah blah blah. Some people will say tether means you from Jamaica. Period. You know what I mean? Or you from another country. That's good enough to mean tether. You know what I'm saying?
No,
It means
but-
your hairline fucked up.
but son, it's nothing to do with nobody's
I'm
hairline,
just saying,
man.
the definition is loose.
Right.
So
Very much so.
I've definitely been accused of being a simp just because I still love women and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I do believe there is a measure of men just being taken for granted
An advantage.
and
of.
an advantage of, particularly if you have that mindset. I'm not a pushover.
You
You know what I'm
be.
saying? But I still love my woman, and I still feel like that a man should aspire for love. Let's say that.
No,
Aspire.
man. Listen, man, this is what it is, man.
Here we go.
Anytime
Here we go.
you alter yourself to conform for somebody else, you being a simp. Be yourself. Stand on something. Look, I'm not doing it. It's like your woman say, "Okay, baby, I want to do X." No, I don't
See,
wanna
now
do
you're being
that.
phony and hypocritical.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Because you're the same person
What?
that'll say under other circumstances, "Oh, it's got to be some compromise if it's going to be a
For
relationship."
who? For who?
For both. For both.
I just said
I've heard you say that.
It's my program. This is my program.
Yeah,
if
but
you
what
get
you
with the
saying-
program, or it's not gonna work.
Right, okay. But what I'm saying is a relationship is two people. I don't care how you put it.
Facts.
There will be some modification. You can say whatever you want, even your big pimpalicious self. I can bet my bottom dollar.
What?
You don't go 100% what you want to do all the time.
No, I don't.
It's going to be some
It's a little give and take.
There's plenty of times I'm sure you feel like, bitch, get the car.
Right,
But you can't always move that way.
Right,
Maybe there's a time and a place for that.
Somebody gotta make an executive decision.
Sure. And I do agree with that. A man got to be a man.
I'm a
man
firm
got to
believer
stand.
in that.
Man got to stand in his place. He got to do.
Right,
what he has to
okay,
do.
but the saying is, don't sweat the small stuff. That's a
Right.
lie. That's a lie.
But you still got to pick your battles. You're saying it's my way to highway every minute. It's like, come on, let's be real. All the time,
Yeah, no.
every day, no reprieves.
Yeah.
You saying you're more hardline than most.
Mm.
I do believe that. I know my brother.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? But I just believe that there's a certain measure of compromise. To be in a relationship is two human beings, yo.
True indeed.
And yes, somebody got to be the leader. Absolutely.
Mm.
But you got to modify a little bit. To me. Go ahead, Reva. Tell us about it.
Tell us about
What
it.
you be doing? How you be compromising?
Exactly that.
Simp is not a man who loves his woman. Like, that's not what a simp is. A simp, and I don't even like this term, but a simp would be a man who basically has a lot of feminine traits or feminine ideologies of how a man is supposed to treat a woman, right? So when we go to like a fairy book, fairy tale kind of like story, the prince and the prince charming who will come and catch you if you fall and who will sweep you off your feet, and the knight in shining armor that is there to save the day, like that is basically like my idea of what a simp would be.
Did I tell you it's a loose definition? Everybody got their own little loose definition. It's not in the dictionary. And I'm not against none of that stuff. Not always, not for every woman, but for the right woman, what's wrong with that? This nigga save a bitch. Stop
Whatever.
Like
playing.
the fairy tale, not the realism.
People who don't know what simping is, it basically means being a fool for a woman. Being a fool for a woman.
I'll take that as a broad definition. No more, no less. However you feel that I can say. Nobody's trying to simp. You agree?
I do.
When you a fool for her. Yes,
Right.
that sucks. That's
Right.
stupid.
Right.
You could love her, you could get your flowers and all that. To get played.
You're altering yourself. You're altering yourself.
Nigga, you ain't want to go see a particular movie or do some dumb shit. Nigga, come on, stop playing.
Yeah, don't go.
And putting
Don't
her
do it.
needs above yours to the detriment of yourself.
Now, there's masculine men, alpha men, who love their women and who showcase that love to that woman. It doesn't mean that she's on the back burner. Don't mean that he don't care about her. He loves her, but his love is contained in a space where he has control over it. He's not going to be a doormat and lay down and let her
Sure.
run rampant, talk to him any kind of way, disrespect him, spaz out on him. And he said, yeah, babe, you just passionate. I'm just going to let you express yourself any kind of way you see fit. No, he has respect for himself. That's the difference. So saying like, oh, you're a simp. Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Bucket. Yeah, I'm a simp. I'm a simp. Bro.
Yeah, it's cool.
use
Like,
whole-
own it.
Cool for who?
You don't even know. He's just saying a word.
Whatever.
Y'all so quick to brand somebody.
I can see it.
It's not cool for the man. It's not going to be cool for the respect that he gets in the relationship. It's not going to be cool for any of that. It's only cool for you as the woman because you have the reins of control. Now, obviously, when the clips went all over social media, a lot of people were not going for it. So we're going to go ahead and dive into the comments because so many people had so much to say that I agree with. First comment says, Sucker in misguided pursuit with a crying laughing face. Obviously, basically saying that is what a simp is.
I like it.
Next comment says, they say men became divas. Nah, we just stopped confusing being a gentleman with being an ATM. Shrug emoji, cool on that. Next comment says, since when is loving your woman equating to being a simp? You can love your woman deeply and still stay firm in your masculinity. Let's stop using these soft words when referring to men.
Brother.
2026.
Next comment says,
soft-ass
she
dudes
basically
out
said women shouldn't have to earn that side because they're beautiful, and she doesn't like that men are respecting themselves more because we're not jumping up with the BS. Next comment says, treat her like a queen and get left on scene. Treat her like a star and she'll treat you like a fan. Game is game, shrug emoji. Next comment says, are these the same shaming tactics that Kevin Samuels used to say women use?
Oh, yeah.
Next comment says, what man takes pride in being a simp? There's nothing wrong with loving and providing for a woman that genuinely likes you. Simping is totally different, side-eye emoji. Next comment says, there's a difference between what women say they want and what they emotionally respond to.
That is true. Say they want all that shit, but you always end up messing with these narcissists. How does that happen?
Right, every time.
How does that happen? But you want a Prince Charming.
Yeah, he's
why y'all ain't
selfish or
married
whatever.
Prince Charming? Because
Right.
Prince Charming wasn't what you wanted. That ain't what got you wet.
But he put a couple of babies in, you know.
Right. And now you want Prince Charming.
Oh man, ooh, we're failing as a people.
If you like that video and you want to see some other dope videos, check out this one. We worked hard on it for you.
Vehicles, coochie, balls, drugs, luxury vehicles, violence, 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 violence.